before we get into what the title of the video says, I'm going to make a prediction about what I think may happen with Grand Theft Auto 6. This might not happen, but if it does, oh no. So the game is going to start off as a single player game. Eventually, they're going to add the online. Here's what my prediction is. GTA 6 is definitely, without a doubt, going to have tons of single player content. Some of that single player content is going to be mini games, like playing cards and golfing, maybe racing cars, right? Stuff like that. I'm going to focus on the card games and take it a step further. I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be a casino in the single player mode of the game. I think you know where this is going if you've been paying attention to how these gaming companies have been for the past decade. I think they're going to add in the same casino in the online version of the game. And then that's when the microtransactions really kick in, because already people spend tons of money on Grand Theft Auto 5 because of the cards that they had, right? The currency. Now, imagine if there's two forms of currency. There's one card for the microtransactions in the world, customizing your character, buying new cars, apartments, stuff like that. And then there's another one where, oh God, where they add in stuff for the casino. You know where this is going, right? You're going to be spending money to go into this place, to go against the NPC characters in like poker, blackjack, whatever, gambling game, whatever, slot machines, I don't know. Rockstar's gonna get away with it. You know why? Because in this mode, they're gonna somehow build a system where there's gonna be a mix of players and NPCs that you can play with. So imagine you go over to a table to play cards in the online game, and then you sit down, there's a bunch of random NPCs playing the game, doesn't matter, just randomly generated, whatever. And you're playing the game against them, and then suddenly a player walks over. You see their name above their head and everything, and then they start to play the game with you. They're added in, they load in, and then that's where shit gets ridiculous, because not only are you going against that one player for the money, the currency that you spent on the game to go into the casino to play the slot machines and all the other shit, you're betting your actual money in this game, and you're going to be going back and forth with the player and the NPC. But that's how they're going to get away with it, because there's going to be people that defend that shit and go like, well, it's not really that bad because I'm really just going against the NPCs. And if you know how they play the game, because I've seen this guy before, a few times, he's always in here. You see what I mean? You see where this is going? And they're going to get away with it because, once again, it's Rockstar. They can do whatever they want, I guess, and people will just accept it. So then, in this scenario, let's give it a year, 2 years of this online. And then suddenly you're going to see news reports popping up. You're going to see the news media covering GTA 6 just like they covered GTA 5 back when they were talking about violence. GTA, everybody's playing GTA and it's making people crazy. And it was that first year everybody was playing GTA 5 and it was like becoming a fucking concern. Like, remember when they were talking about violence in real life and it's because of GTA 5? It's not going to be that. They're going to be talking about gambling. And the funny thing is, they're going to be right because that's a huge problem. And it's going to be made worse in a scenario where they allow you to spend real money on the in-game currency to gamble in a casino in the online. You also have other players joining in on that shit too, in like this lobby system that they create for it. Oh my God. Could you imagine? I'm sure you could. And what's crazy is that it would just run so smoothly too. That shit would be so optimized. That mode in the game, those lobbies of people gambling and shit in that scenario, would run so smooth. It would be like buttery smooth. You would load in and it would be so seamless. People just would walk over and grab a table. They'd slide the chair out and shit. It'd be like, what the fuck? Look at these smooth ass animations. What's going on? Everything else outside was kind of lagging a little bit sometimes, depending on the servers and shit, right? On the online. And how is this experience so smooth inside the building? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's intentional. They want the gameplay to be smooth as hell because, well, you're spending your money here. You see what I mean? I have a feeling that is a possibility. Now, I pray that that's not the case. There is a 50-50 chance that they could have done that. We don't need more gambling in the gaming industry, especially with something like GTA 6, because that would just make people's gambling addiction worse. And let's just talk about this. The gaming industry by default is you gambling on the product because there is a chance, 50-50 chance, or maybe some other, percentage there where the game is going to be really bad or really good. Sometimes there's an in between, but that doesn't happen as often. Now you have people, it's at the point where now you have people saying, it's at the point where Concord became a meme to where people are saying a game that they don't like is a Concord-like game. That's not good. But that's what's been happening. That's what the AAA gaming industry has been like lately, man. It's just hit or miss, but lately there's been a lot of misses. Now I'm going to move over to gameplay. We haven't seen any gameplay footage of this game. I know it's GTA 6. Everybody's just assuming it's Rockstar. It's going to be good no matter what. Who cares? But when you constantly have people waiting this long for one game and you can't show at least like 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay, the numbers on those trailers are insane. Have you seen how many views these trailers have gotten? Holy crap. We just saw random cutscenes or what looked like gameplay, but you couldn't really tell. That's good for immersion if that's how good the gameplay looks. I think sometimes there's a reason why every single time we saw the gameplay, it was always zoomed in. It was never zoomed out really. And the stuff that they did show looked like that was zoomed out. Looked like just cutscenes that were introducing you to the world of GTA 6. That's just what I think. Maybe there's something I didn't see, right? Beyond showing people gameplay of what they want to purchase, my main concern is how is this going to run on the PlayStation 5, base PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series S? How does it run on that? You got to think about what's going on in this game. We know how Red Dead Redemption 2 plays, and we know how Grand Theft Auto 5 plays. So you have to combine the two to imagine what this is going to look like. How does this work? Like, how do things load in the background and not pop in all the time? I imagine there's going to be tons of different NPCs on the screen at once, right? And you're going to be interacting with tons of different people. You also have to think about how Red Dead Redemption 2's gameplay actually works when you're playing the game. It works perfectly because you're not going to notice things loading in the background because you're so immersed in the world. Your vision and your hearing is like cranked up. I mean, if you have headphones on, but even if you don't have headphones on, it sounds great. But like, you're so focused on what Arthur's looking at and in the first person view, you don't have time to see anything loading in. So it works perfectly. And that's for every location you're at too. Even when you're traveling outside of a town, you're not noticing pop-up at all because you're riding on your horse or walking a long distance, trees everywhere, road keeps going, and everything has the time to load in because of just the speed of the game. You're taking your time and shit. You're not just speeding around everywhere on the car. It's crazy if you think about like what's going to be running in the background at once, all at once. Maybe people are going to be walking out of their hotels and out of apartments and shit, right? Like, what the fuck? Will you be able to walk into apartments too, like the full building? Or is it going to be like a cutscene? You're going to go up an elevator and then you're just going to end up in your apartment. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. How does that all run at once? How many buildings are going to have people walking in and out that you can also follow them in and then just walk in and look at the store? That's going to be insane if they can pull that off. However, that's a lot of shit running at once. And for the base PS5, I don't know. I hope they have graphics settings where you could turn shit down to low and still make things look as good as you can, because that's a lot of stuff running in the background for the base PS5. Even maybe the PS5 Pro. I'm not sure. But that's all about how they optimize the game. And we don't know because we didn't see gameplay. I just need to talk about that because like, that's a concern that I have. Like, is the game going to just be in 30 frames? Because nowadays, people, at least baseline, I think would really want 60 frames or really close to that to make the gameplay feel as smooth as possible. It took a while to get here, but now we're at the main part of the video where I talk about the $100 game that GTA 6 is going to be. This is the first AAA game that's starting off at $100 to get the full experience. I'm going to pull up the website and we're going to talk about what's going to be in the Ultimate Edition, because the Ultimate Edition is actually just the base game, because they're paywalling off of one mission or something and then like other stores. They should just be in the game. To have a whole store locked off, that only sets up more shit that other companies are going to follow the leader and do that too. And they're probably going to get away with it because GTA got away with it. Rockstar got away with it. So they're going to find a way to do that too. They're going to try to change it around a little bit so it doesn't look just like what Rockstar's doing with GTA 6, but they're going to find a way. They're going to find a way. They're going to find a way. And depending on the title of the game, they're going to get away with it. All right, so pre-orders already started on June 25th. So it's been a day and I'm I'm pretty sure they've already got 50 million copies already pre-ordered. All right, let's just be real. But here we go. It is a single player experience. We already know that. Pre-orders, if you pre-order before November 20th, you get the Vintage Vice City pack. It's a collection of items that flash back to when the neon burned brightest. Okay, so Vice City. So we're trying to get that extra money in real fast. If I click learn more, okay, so the Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story with new items uncovered behind each chapter. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the next thing. What is this? Got the vehicle. All right, this vehicle here, whatever. It looks nice, but let's keep going. Weapons. Okay, there's weapons. Personalized variants. Okay, that's bonus content. Who cares? They usually do this. Here we go. This is where it starts. Here we go. Exclusive tattoos and the Vice City style. All right, people are going to pre-order that. Safe house vehicles. Okay. All right, it starts around here where you got the exclusive mods, the Ride Out Customs, the mod shop. Transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So this is a mod shop for your car that's only available in the Ultimate Edition. I don't know how many stores are going to be in this game. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of them. But imagine one of them just being locked off because you didn't buy the Ultimate Edition. That shit should be in the game. All right, what is going on? It's not like the stuff previously over here. It's not like the stuff talking about Vice City styles and tattoos and outfits and hairstyles and shit based off of Vice City, the older game. No, that's different. That gets a pass because that's old stuff. That's stuff for players that want to go back in the past and have some nostalgia and shit for the old days of GTA. That makes sense. That's that pre-order stuff. That's that stuff you purchase after you buy the game and you played it for a bit. That's the extra stuff. But this is based off of stuff that's in the damn game. It's already into the game. And just imagine the store saying, sorry, we're closed. And you walk up to it and it says, purchase the Ultimate Edition to unlock a store. This is probably not just one store. This might be a few. This next one here gets signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Look at this. Here's the second thing. That means there might be multiple stores, not just one. There might be more than one if they're spread out throughout the city, if there's as many as I'm imagining there are. I think that's everything. No, it's not. Here's another one, clothing store. So this is the third place now. Stock 305, clothing store. Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyard's premier destination for elevated streetwear. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. This is the third section now. So imagine Stock 305, you find this store here in the world, and maybe there's multiple branches, right, that you run into, multiple locations, and you walk into each of them, you can see the store, you can view everything, but you can't purchase any of it because you didn't get the Ultimate Edition. Imagine getting locked off, but you can walk in. You see what I mean? Imagine there being multiple stores, though, of Stock 305 that have different things in each store, and you can't go into any of them, any of these locations, because you don't have the Ultimate Edition. You didn't spend $100 on the fucking video game. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's any more. There might not be. Damn it. There's another one. Fuck. There's one more. The Tattoo Shop. Electric Fang Tattoo. Stockyard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia. All designed by the artist collective Fail. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Here's another store. Now, are there multiple stores? I don't know. But there might just be the one. But if there's multiple, we have a problem. Because there's multiple stores that you just can't walk into and purchase anything. Or maybe you're able to walk in, but you can't purchase nothing because you didn't spend $100. Here we go. Let's see if there's anything else. Fuck, there's another one. Another mod shop. Here we go. One-Eyed Willie's. This mod shop in Lake Leonida specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. It keeps going. It keeps going. As cool as this shit looks, man, you gotta be kidding me. This is something else. This is a totally different thing. It didn't say exclusively, Let's keep going. And that's it. Okay. That's the problem. They know that people are gonna buy this stuff no matter what. They can get away with this because it's Rockstar, right? Because they want the full experience. But this is going to become a problem later. As cool as this looks, even the pre-order bonuses, look at that, look how cool it looks. Look at the world. Oh man, look at all this running at the same time. Look at that shit, which once again, I don't know how it's going to. Fucking base PS5 running this? I don't know. They got the trailers here. Everything looks great, right? Everything's looking great. $100 for the Ultimate Edition. It comes with everything and it's digital. I think there's something about the physicals that aren't coming out after until after the first month or so, because I guess spoilers, but like, if you're already going to be purchasing the game anyway, like who really gives a shit? Let's be real. Everybody's experience is going to be different, because if the world is as big as it is, who's going to all do the same shit at the same time? That's not possible. That's not going to happen. What the fuck? Anyway, never mind. People are going to buy this and oh shit. Okay, it comes with a 1-month GTA subscription with pre-order. Auto renews. It comes with a 1-month GTA Plus subscription. Okay. What does that give you? I don't know. I hope that subscription does not cost a damn arm and a leg. This game is going to go down in history as the most expensive launch day release game ever. It's also probably going to go down in history as the game that everybody spent so much money on. So much. It's going to be crazy. The numbers that they're going to make from this. Most of it came from hype, not even gameplay. It was all based around hype. They got that much money based off of hype alone. Is crazy. This isn't me glazing Rockstar or nothing like that. I'm genuinely concerned. Because if we let this go, then all the other companies out there are going to do exactly what they're doing here. It's crazy. And they're going to get away with it too, because they'll find their own way. They'll figure it out. They'll figure out the formula at some point. People are going to buy this. Then every other company is going to try to make their own GTA 6. They're going to try to. It's not going to work. The only other games I've seen that try to copy GTA are NTE, which is a gacha free-to-play game. And the other one that's also a gacha game is Ananta. If you've seen those games before, they are both GTA style games. You drive your car, you do missions, you buy a apartment, a house or whatever, you explore through the world. It's the same stuff, but with gacha mechanics. It's a gacha game. So, if you know gacha games, you know everything else about the game. Both of these games try to go for their own GTA style gameplay. It's pretty cool stuff. Ananta takes it a step further. They take the whole GTA 5, zoom out from the character, zoom into another character. I think they do that in one of the trailers, one of the gameplay trailers and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? They had Spider-Man in there too. Like they had Sleeping Dogs gameplay in there too. It's ridiculous. Like it's doing so much at once that I'm like, wow, that's how long it took for GTA 6 to release. And when it finally does, I just wonder what every other video game company is going to do. Are they going to try to follow what GTA does with its microtransactions, its game prices, or are they going to do something else? I don't know what else they could do, but all I can see them doing is looking at GTA 6 and going, oh, we could do that too. And then they're going to find a way to make it work. They're going to start with one game that nobody cares about, and they're going to just slowly put that shit in other stuff again, and they're gonna do the same thing that they've been doing for the past decade, and somehow it's gonna work because people are gonna still buy it anyway. I personally think GTA 6 is somehow gonna start the crash of gaming. That gaming crash that everybody's been talking about in comments all the time, the game industry crash. That's what's gonna start. It's gonna be GTA 6 as soon as the online releases, or they announce the online, or maybe before that, the first 5 months or so of GTA 6. Oh no. They're going to be working on their own games trying to copy what GTA 6 is doing, or some of the microtransactions that they're doing. Even the pricing of the games, it's not going to be good. Is it going to work? If it's Nintendo, yeah. If it's Xbox, maybe. If it's Sony, probably. It's probably going to work. Shit. So yeah, that ends the trilogy of videos that I have made about GTA 6. I don't think I'm going to make another video on GTA 6 until after the game releases to see what people are saying about reviews and stuff. I'm not going to buy it on release. No. God, I don't even know if I'm going to buy it anytime soon. I just got other stuff I want to play. I have other games I need to finish. I don't know why I can't just finish one video game I can only imagine how much more expensive the game is going to be when the online happens. It's just, I wasn't that big of a GTA fan anyway. I didn't play old games. I didn't do that. I played GTA 5. I played it for a year or two, and then I quit. So Yeah, I don't really get the obsession with GTA. People's expectations are really high. You need to have those expectations high for something like this, for real. You can't let them get away with any bullshit, right? Don't let them get away with it. Please don't. But yeah, hopefully everybody has a good time when they play the game. Hopefully, you know, it works out well. Hopefully GTA 6 does not suck. And that ends the trilogy. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about GTA 6. Do you have any of the same concerns that I have about this game? I'm gonna have 2 videos pop up on the screen in just a moment. Feel free to watch those if you want. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Peace.